Now on Coast TV News.
The progress on the 5 Points roundabout 1 year in and what locals predict for traffic flow improvements.
Canal budget battle. South Bethany's canals up for discussion, the potential financial impact, and on marine life.
Billings backed. Milford's community shows support for Annette Billings in the eminent domain saga, the story of solidarity and what's at stake.
Crossing controversy. Milton's Cool Spring Crossing divides opinions. A first look at the plans and hear from voices on both sides of the debate.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Literal signs of support take over Milford in the Annette Billings fight for her land. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with upheaval and unrest as drama around an eminent domain case continues. There's been tension brewing between the city of Milford and the property owner on South Rehoboth Boulevard, and it's all centered around the 8 or so acres of land that you see on your screen right now. As Coast TV's Tori Seagrave shows us, Annette Billings is hoping that this brash community backlash urges the council to reconsider.
First, a crowd at City Hall. Next, a billboard criticizing mayor and city council. Now, yard signs. Just the latest show of support from the community on South Rehoboth Boulevard and Northwest Front Street, as Annette Billings continues her battle against the city of Milford.
I'm very grateful for their help and thoughts, because there wasn't nothing there when I started. And then I had to come out, and the support is just great.
I spoke with Milford neighbors today who have signs like this one in their front yard in support of Billings. When asked why they were showing their support, they said they were scared of the precedent this could set for future properties. Coast TV did reach out to the mayor and city council members, but did not hear back. Meanwhile, the chorus of voices in the community, like Donna Barron, who has lived in the city for 30 years, has been clear.
That's her property. It's her family's property that she's been on for a long time. And, again, I don't think it's fair.
Ultimately, Billings hopes the council will re-vote on this matter, but if they don't, that's when the courts will get involved.
People know it's wrong, and it's wrong to treat citizens like this. It's just shady.
Billings and her attorney asked for an extension to their March 1st hearing. If that extension is not approved, Billings, her attorney, and the Milford City Solicitor will be in Superior Court in Georgetown to determine how this case proceeds. I'm Tori Seagraves in Milford, Coast TV News.
Another sign that shows support for Annette Billings in the eminent domain case is this billboard on Route 113. You saw it in the story there. The billboard says that the city council is wanted for attempted theft. The sign also has a number and extension that lead to the Milford City Manager's office. It's not clear who put up the billboard. Some people do have their suspicions, but nothing confirmed yet. Notably, the billboard does not include Councilman Todd Collada, who is the sole member of the council that voted against using eminent domain back in September. And this brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what is your stance on eminent domain? Let's take a look at the updated data from earlier this evening.
We had a lot of opinions, and now it looks like 58% are saying it threatens property rights, though 37%, so a decent second place, say it really does depend on the case.
And earlier we saw that as the leader, that depends on the case. So these numbers are moving a little bit. You can go vote right now on CoastTV.com or use your Coast TV mobile app.
Over 600 acres off Route 9 is proposed to have upwards of 1,200 homes, a YMCA, and shops. The Freeman companies, who also run the Tower Hill development in Lewis and Bayside and Selbyville, they want to make this Cool Spring Crossing. People who live nearby are raising concerns about more development along one of Sussex County's busiest roadways. In the newsroom is Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner. County planners are set to review the project during a hearing on March 6th.
Maddie, the developers would need conditional use approvals, and they're facing a lot of pushback. The land right now is zoned agricultural residential, and the project seeks to rezone to medium density residential. Many people think this is too much development, which is bad for the environment and traffic. The developers say they really want to hear from people in the community. Site plans will be available tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. at the Milton Public Library, then Wednesday at the Cheer Community Center in Georgetown at 5 p.m. and virtually Thursday night. We have information to RSVP on CoastTV.com. Even though the project says it would add diverse housing options and rental homes, some aren't convinced.
I haven't heard anything about homes for sale there that would be affordable for residents that actually already live here, not for people that have out-of-state remote salaries or retirees. That is very concerning, especially given its proximity to places that need workers to service that location itself and everything surrounding it.
The Cool Spring Crossing proposal will go in front of Sussex County Planning and Zoning on March 6th. Maddie, Charlie.
And the feeling that more people are moving here, that's real, according to the Delaware Office of State Planning Coordination. It says building applications have doubled compared to just last year. That means it's actually hit the highest level since 2008. If all of those applications are approved, it would add around 7,700 new homes to the area. The report does warn that the state needs to plan carefully on where and how to build homes to keep communities and the environment in good shape.
But it's not all new homes. Plans to preserve open space in Lewis are racing forward, literally. The Greater Lewis Foundation, alongside the Seashore Striders, is organizing the Race for Open Space event on April 20th. The initiative aims to raise funds and awareness for the preservation of Lewis's largest undeveloped land, the 39-acre 4th Street Preserve. The event features a 5K run, a 1-mile walk in case you don't want to jog. That will start at George H.P. Smith Park and lead participants towards the 4th Street Preserve.
Let's take a live look right now into West Ocean City. I love seeing a little bit of sunset just a little bit before it gets too dark now. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now with our forecast. I mean, days are getting longer, Paul.
They are, and you know, it's kind of nice when you see that. You start looking forward to, you go, yeah, that's why we're on the coast. That's why, yeah. Kind of reminds you after a nice, gigantic, dark, dreary winter. So things are changing and things are looking up. All right. Our Hershey's exterior camera in Ocean City showing 40 degrees with the dew point temperature, the measurement of moisture content in the atmosphere in the 20s. So it's not a totally dry atmosphere, so it makes it somewhat comfortable. Now we're going to drop to 37 degrees by 8 o'clock. Then we'll dip down to 36 by 10 o'clock under mostly clear skies. As far as what's happening across our region, mainly, to be honest, folks, I mean, we're looking pretty clear. We have a high pressure system that's to our south that's going to continue to keep it pretty clear and cooperative as far as that beautiful skyline we've been enjoying over the last few days. Now for the morning time, we're going to dip down into like 35 degrees by the morning time. The winds will be pushing out of the northeast, so it's going to catch just a little bit of moisture and kind of fling it in our direction, taking just a little bit of an edge of the sharpness of the chill in the air out of the way for us. 40 degrees by 10 o'clock, and then we're going to push it to about 41 to 42 degrees by the time we get to the 4 o'clock hour. Then we'll start dipping back down into the 30s. Coming up, we'll have more on your full forecast. Till then, back to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Paul. What you're seeing here is a map that is showing where the new roundabout will be in the 5 Points area in Lewis. The roundabout construction is taking place on the red circle that you can see on the map on your screen. And it might be hard to believe, but that construction has now been going on for an entire year. After all that work, the end goal finally in sight. Live in Lewis is Coast TV News reporter Charles Reinert. Charles, people say they just want the construction to be over with already.
Charlie, a lot of people I spoke with today kind of shared the idea that they can't believe it's already been a year since construction broke ground here at 5 Points. Now, this project is obviously bringing a lot of changes to the area, most notably that roundabout you see on your screen right now. You can see just how far along this project has come. And after the closures of numerous roads, some delays for drivers, and questions on if this project will even help out the area at all, we can now start to see the light at the end of the tunnel here. One person I spoke with today who lives nearby told me that he's hoping for the best when this roundabout opens up for the first time.
Hoping it will help. Not 100% sure, but fingers crossed, it has to be better than Malfunction Junction that they had there.
Here is the timeline of when you'll start seeing cars driving to my side here. Traffic from Beaver Dam Road and Plantation Road is expected to be hitting the pavement as soon as next month. But DelDOT told me today that the Route 9 portion of this roundabout is expected to take a little bit longer. That portion expected to be opened up by Memorial Day. I'm Charles Reinert, live in Lewis tonight. CoastTV News.
Thank you, Charles. There will be a public workshop at the Cape Henlopen High School on DelDOT's 5 Points project. The hybrid meeting will give people the opportunity to hear about the progress on the Plantation Road project. The project promises safer intersections and better paths for biking and walking. Officials will also share updates on other transportation around the 5 Points area. The workshop takes place on February 26th from 6 to 8 p.m.
The roundabout project is the result of the 5 Points transportation study, and the goal is to fix traffic problems in that busy area of eastern Sussex, known for its traffic jams. In 2017, DelDOT and the county partnered together to create a working group to find ways to make traffic better. They shared ideas in a report in 2018. Now they're in the second part of the plan, working on making those ideas happen. They keep everybody updated, hold meetings to talk about what's new and next for current 5 Points projects.
DelDOT wants your input on intersection improvements that are proposed at the existing Kings Highway intersections with Dartmouth Drive, Clay Road, Gills Neck Road, and Freeman Highway. DelDOT is considering widening the intersection along Route 9 to improve traffic. They're also looking at adding a new intersection between Gills Neck Road and Freeman Highway. The workshop will be held tomorrow at Cape Henlopen High School. That runs from 4 to 7 p.m.
The city of Rehoboth Beach is working with DelDOT to build sidewalks in town. The city says that's scheduled to start along State Road around next Monday, the 26th. It's expected to take about 3 weeks to build sidewalks from School Lane to Stokely Street Extended. A schedule of the project has been sent to Rehoboth homeowners.
The Dewey Beach Police Department, it has reached out to Apple Electric. They want to get their electric vehicle charging station plan going. Dewey Beach Police Chief Constance Speak said that the Friday Town Council meeting that electric vehicles are supposed to be delivered to the department by the end of March. They will be marked and expected to be ready to go by April.
Dewey Beach faced a little setback in the town's efforts to secure a $2.3 million grant for the construction of a new town hall and police station. The town manager said at Friday's town council meeting that despite the town's compliance with application requirements, the proposal did not proceed through Senator Coon's office. However, the setback, they say, isn't due to any missteps by the town. Officials say they will reapply for that grant.
It may not look like a whole lot right now, but in the near future, this is going to be the Beach Patrol headquarters and restroom facility, the new one in Rehoboth Beach. The video you're seeing now, though, is where the workers took down the site of the old building. The city says the rest of that should be demolished by next week as the contractor gets ready for what's called sheet pile installation. The city says this will most likely happen on March 4th. A crane will be on site for that installation.
And we have a lot more news to get to this evening.
Voting is open for the photos you are now seeing on your screen. Discover how your vote can help somebody in Bethany Beach.
And don't trust winter's golden glow of sunshine for the next couple of days. The real feel of the forecast is coming up.
But first, how a certain species in South Bethany's canals might actually help in the long run. We're back in just 60 seconds.
Window World of Delmarva, quality and price that can't be beat. Get premium vinyl insulated siding for only $298.35 per month.
No matter the size of the project, you can trust Window World of Delmarva to get it done right.
Call now for a free estimate.
Hey Delmarva, this is MJ Laughlin with IG Burton Chevrolet in Melford, Seaford, Lewis, and Berlin. Discover savings on 2024 Silverado trucks with discounts over $9,000 or get low APR financing at 2.9% for 72 months. Check out these savings on SUVs, 1.9% APR and no payment for 90 days. Details online at igburton.com or any IG Burton Chevrolet location in Melford, Seaford, Lewis, or Berlin. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Window World of Delmarva, quality and price that can't be beat. Get a 10-window package for only $121.81 per month.
No matter the size of the project, you can trust Window World of Delmarva to get it done right.
Remember, first to call, first to install.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
A certain jellyfish-like species, you actually see it on your screen, might actually be to thank for improving sea life in South Bethany.
Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay takes us to the canals of South Bethany for more.
What do you think you see here? It looks like algae or green muck, but it's actually a jellyfish-like creature called bryoza. The town of South Bethany wants people to know that when you see these filter feeders, leave them be.
It actually is good for the water. They're part of that great system of taking some of the bad stuff, micronutrients, and they use that as fuel, food sources, and that's great. But sometimes they can break off and float and all that, and when you look at it, it looks awful. It may not be pleasant to look at.
The town is working to get rid of the algae, the green stuff you see here, and anything else that's clogging the canals. Something homeowner Benny DeBrill says is much needed.
There is fish life in the canals, but the ends need to be cleaned out.
Routine algae cleaning will happen in May, and will ask its neighbor, Fenwick Island, about dredging to clean up the canals without getting rid of its ugly but helpful filter feeders. The committee is still discussing the possibility of dredging certain material from the ends of the canals to help stop the growth of algae. I'm Kevin Zapay in South Bethany, Coast TV News.
The frigid mornings are back in the forecast. I'll pinpoint for you just how long that's going to be the case with your full forecast coming up.
Whether it's a natural disaster or just everyday life's mishaps, in disaster's wake, there's only one call to make: Royal Plus. Find us at royalplus.com. We bring calm to the chaos.
Right now, it's your choice during the Subaru A Lot to Love event going on at Gateway Subaru. Choose what fits your lifestyle and budget. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Forester for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 2.9%. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Outback for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 1.9%. Gateway Subaru, where every choice leads to a new adventure. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
At Wheel, play big.
1, 2, 3, go.
And solve big.
I'm gonna solve that! Why are we yelling?
Monday at 7 on Coast TV.
HGTV Week is building on the Jennifer Hudson Show with hometowns Ben and Aaron Napier.
Jennifer, do you like candles?
I like candles that smell like cooking because I can't cook. And a demo from Paige Turner.
Tuesday at 2 on Coast TV.
The job of a Delaware Electric Cooperative employee is dangerous, but the biggest threat our team faces may come from you. Drivers are putting our crews in danger, speeding past line workers while they restore power. Help our co-op employees return home to their families at the end of the day. Slow down or move over when you see utility employees and first responders working along area roads. It's not just the right thing to do, it's also the law. Stay safe, stay vigilant, move over, and slow down.
When your job feels humdrum, you can still find that fun. I take a chance, I do. Or you spend the whole day working that 5-game parlay.
I'll take Philly +2.
When taking a chance becomes a victory dance, it's so fun to do. Or you go money line, it comes through, you feel fun.
More than fun, it's true.
Life would be dull if we never took a chance. Bet Rivers. Take a chance.
The gorgeousness of the forecast cannot be denied. Look at that skyline, courtesy of our Irish Eyes camera in Lewis. Absolutely beautiful weather. Now, because of the clear skies, it's going to be kind of chilly in the morning time for the next few mornings in a row. So if there's anything to be apprehensive about in the forecast, because this stuff is pretty perfect, to be quite honest. Makes for an easy work day, too. We're looking at it staying pretty nice and cooperative, but it's going to be chilly in the morning time. We're going to be below freezing for the next few days in a row. But right now, we're at 38 degrees in Lewis, with the temperatures expected to drop to 36 degrees under clear skies by 10 o'clock. Overall, we're continuing to see for us that the Ocean City, we're going to drop back down to 36 degrees, actually. Here's a look at your Coast TV weather line that's available for you. Just simply call 443-880-9100. This is sponsored by Beard, Mandelas, Rockstead, and Federico. So today we got up to 47 degrees for the high in Georgetown, 48 in Ocean City, as well as Salisbury and in Wallops Island. It's pretty close to the norm for this time of the year, a little bit below though. But keep in mind, we are staying very clear right now. High pressure in full control of our weather. So this high pressure system is actually kind of blocking the possibility of cloud cover out of the picture totally because it's just such a dominant high right now along the mid-Atlantic region, and it's going to stay that way. Now that'll allow for us to have sunshine during the day, but clear overnight, which will allow for the temperatures to fall and tumble quicker. We're at 41 degrees in Millsboro, Georgetown, Greenwood, and in Seaford at this hour, as well as in Indian River Inlet. And the winds right now starting to die out. We're staying relatively calm. Maybe 8-mile-per-hour winds, the most impressive wind gust for us at the Indian River Inlet. And it's making it feel like 35 degrees there because of that tiny bit of wind. But we're at 38 right now is what it feels like in Lewis, and it feels like 37 in Milton. Our dog walking forecast for tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up. Winds are going to be shifting directly out of the north, but look at all that sunshine throughout the morning and mid-morning hours. That's where we'll be. That's where we'll stay. That's why it's going to be such a gorgeous forecast. By the way, we start off Tuesday morning, 33 in Millsboro, 37 in Bethany Beach, for example. Winds out of the northeast. We push it up to about 41 degrees, generally speaking, a little cooler along the coast at 39 and 37, but still a beautiful looking day. Wednesday, we wake up to beautiful sunshine, a little bit warmer, 37 degrees Broadkill, 43 for the high ultimately for us in Long Neck, 45 Millsboro, and 45 the high in Selbyville, and we'll drop back into the 30s going into that day. Now, as far as our frostbite risk is concerned, we're on the low side. Even though it's going to be really chilly, I don't see that being a problem. But look at how chilly we're going to be. We're talking about 20s for Tuesday, Wednesday morning 20, Thursday morning 20s. So we're going to stay cool a bit right off the bat. And you'll notice as we go all the way up the entire coast, we're going to stay in the 40s for the high just about everywhere. Ocean City, Fenwick Island, and the same holds true for us actually in Lewis and Rehoboth, peaking at 50 degrees on Thursday in Lewis. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. We are expecting a chance of rain on Friday, about a 60% chance of rain actually, and that's going to be early in the morning, should end by lunchtime.
Get your ballots ready. Voting now open for the 2024 photo contest that's in Bethany Beach. The town narrowed down over 250 photos to just 17 finalists. The winner is going to receive a VIP parking pass for this year.
Our station's company, Draper Media, is hosting a job fair this Saturday. The career fair is from 10 to 2 at Del Tech in Georgetown. So if you're looking for a job, want to switch careers, come out and check out the job fair.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Yeah, it was a golden weekend up in Smyrna on the wrestling mats, and now Sussex Central is your new state champion in Division I wrestling. The Knights outdueled Cape Henlopen 36-34 to capture the program's third ever state final. Talon Savage and Gabe Cannon both recorded pins for SC, and Central even forfeited the final 3 matches after clinching the title after Cannon's pin 36-16. It's Central's first state crown under 7th-year head man Shane Miller, who said this was a group determined to win it all from the beginning of this season.
This team is special. It's a special group of young men. We knew from the very beginning that we were going to be good. They put in a lot of work, made a lot of sacrifices, and it paid off. Yeah. The Georgetown-Millsboro community is so supportive of the wrestling program, and it means the world that we can bring home our third state title to them because they deserve it.
And for you Hoos fans, be sure to flip on over to the Delmarva Sports Network for live college basketball tonight. UMES women are currently hosting Coppin State before the men's game later on tonight at 8 o'clock. That over sports. Have a great night.
Soaring Over the Shore is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
Once a place of ship creation and a major mode of transportation, the Broadkill River is now a major Sussex County waterway and the perfect place for recreation. Native Americans and European settlers used the Broadkill River to move supplies. As demand grew by the early 1800s, the Broadkill's banks became full of shipyards, many in Milton since it was at the highest point of navigation and near some forests. Now you're much more likely to see pontoon boats or kayaks on this 25-mile waterway running from Milton to Lewis. Its watershed supports local wildlife too, proving the Broadkill has always been a place of serenity and security, then and now.
At Morse Roofing and Siding, we feel our team is the best. From our estimators, production and admin management, to our installers and owners, we strive to provide a quality product at an affordable price with exceptional customer service every time.
Hi, I'm Tom Morse.
And I'm Tommy K. Morse.
We are your local family and veteran-owned home exterior renovation contractor right here in Dagsboro, Delaware.
Serving Sussex County.
There's good.
There's better. And then there's Morse.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
It's the final week to save big at Johnny Janasic. Get Delaware's guaranteed lowest prices, plus 0% APR till 2027, and an extra 15% off. The President's Sale ends Monday at Johnny Janasic Furniture and Mattresses.
Treat your Valentine to a new tub or shower from Coastal Bath, the #1 Bath Planet dealer in the Northeast region. Backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal, 2-year money-back guarantee. Take advantage of Coastal Bath's sweet savings. Right now, receive a free shower door, plus no interest, no payments until 2025.
How do I like the new bath? I love it. My wife loves it. I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Local and family owned. Call Coastal Bath today.
I got the call in the doctor's office with my wife welcoming our daughter. Tell us your daughter's name. We talked about Kendall or Jennings.
Monday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
All new Drew. Is there anything I don't know about you? Yeah. Wow, that is highly illegal. Mad respect.
Tuesday at noon on Coast TV.
It's the President's Day mattress sale at Johnny Janasic, and everything's on sale. Purchase any mattress of $16.99 or more and get a free pillow set, free sheet set, and up to $600 off an adjustable base. For a limited time only at Johnny Janasic.
It's time to experience an extraordinary lineup of entertainment at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center. Enjoy performances by the Four Phantoms in concert on February 4th, Wheel of Fortune Live on February 29th, The Simon and Garfunkel Story March 18th, and The Price is Right Live on April 1st. The excitement is building, and now it's your turn to be a part of it. Secure your seats at ococean.com/pack and join us for the most amazing season yet. Don't miss out. Come experience the magic of live performances all in one place at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center. See you there.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Tendo's got your furniture camera showing you we're going to stay clear 31 for 10 o'clock. Here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. Rain on Friday.
Thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
We're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.